Hmm? Angels are singing redemption, sweet song, wonderful theme, glorious theme. Shout the glad message and join in the throng, singing redemption song. Sing the sweet story, redemption, sweet song. Over and over the chorus prolonged. Shout the glad message and join with the throng. Ever will sing praise to the King, singing redemption song. Over and over the melodies ring, wonderful theme, glorious theme. Heaven resounds with the tribute I bring, singing redemption song. Sing the sweet story, redemption sweet song. Over and over the chorus prolonged. Shout the glad message and join with the throng. Ever will sing praise to the King, singing redemption song. Joy beyond measure awaits us up there. Wonderful theme, glorious theme. Soon we shall join with the angels up there, singing redemption song. Sing the sweet story, redemption sweet song. Over and over the chorus prolonged. Shout the glad message and join with the throng. Ever will sing praise to the King, singing redemption song. Good evening, you all. Debbie, the reason you didn't get notice on Facebook is because we just went live. And you were the first one in. Hello, Angie. Good evening, Don. Maureen, good evening. Da-da-da-da. Hello, Debbie. Hello, Reba. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Try to go get your sprayer. I think Ezra still has stuff in it.
I still had stuff in it.
Well, Ezra mixed it up.
Stuff again?
Yesterday.
Here you go.
I want to see if it works on those things. He didn't get a chance to because by the time he got it mixed up, they were gone. And they left, which they do.
Yeah, we did that.
That was 442, Alicia. It has been a long day. You get him?
No. I tested it out in the auto lock slip on. It is back to fun.
Well, there you go. You have an opportunity. Wait till he kind of. Don't hit me with it.
I'm on you.
Take the world that gives me Jesus, all its joys are but a name. But his love abideth ever through eternal years the same. For the height and depth of the sea, for the length and breath of life. Oh, the fullness of redemption, pledge of endless life above. Take the world, but give me Jesus, sweetest comfort of my soul. With my Savior watching o'er me, I can sing through the billows roll. For the height and the depth of mercy, oh, the length and breadth of love. Take the world, but give me Jesus, pledge of endless life above. Take the world, but give me Jesus. In his cross my trusting shall be, till the clearer, brighter vision, face to face, my Lord I see. For the height and depth of mercy, for the length and breadth of love, oh, the fullness of redemption, pledge of endless life above. Hello, Sister T. Hello, Craig. Hello, Pat. Reba is still in pain, but she'll be okay. How are you? It's been a long day. Debbie says, I so apologize for missing last night. I just couldn't keep my eyes open. I could not stop sneezing. My eyes was like a dripping faucet. Went to bed at 7:30. Well, I made it in, but I wasn't home. So thank you to O'Shea for jumping in and filling in for me. You're not used to it either. Yes, it definitely needs that latch. I would say that was an instantaneous. Yeah, another one. Huh. You're pointing that thing at me. And there's one right there on the. Oh. Coming right for you, Mom. And he's going to get it right in his drink. Debbie was going to try and listen in her room, and then she fell asleep. Hmm. Good evening, Sue. Ross, that is. Good to see you. It's been a long day. We had a good and enjoyable time at the parade today. It was a long parade, whole hour long. Right there on Mom's foot. Almost on right there on Mom's legs. What are you trying to do? Blow that thing up? It's like, I know he's after me. Hello, Mary Thompson. Teresa says, hi, Amy.
Hi.
Hi. Yeah, that might work.
Lots of water.
That might work. You might want to, here, let me have your water. There. Sing to me of heaven, sing that song of peace. From the toils that find me, it will bring release. Burdens will be lifted that are pressing, so showers of great blessing o'er my heart will flow. Sing to me of heaven, let me fondly dream of its golden glory, of its pearly gleam. Sing to me when shadows of the evening fall. Sing to me of heaven's sweetest song of all. Sing to me of heaven as I walk alone, dreaming of the comrades that so long have gone. In a fairer region among the angels throng, they are happy as they sing that old sweet song. Sing to me of heaven, let me fondly dream of its golden glory, of its pearly gleam. Sing to me when shadows of the evening fall. Sing to me of heaven's sweetest song of all. Sing to me of heaven tenderly and low, till the shadows hurry rise and swiftly go. When my heart is weary, when the day is long, they sing to me of heaven, sing that old sweet song. Sing to me of heaven, let me fondly dream of its golden glory, of its pearly gleam. Sing to me when shadows of the evening fall. Sing to me of heaven's sweetest song of all. Hello, Ted and Sheila. Debbie needs to get a vitamin. She's going to be right back. Please keep, yes, we got to keep Darlene and Johnny in our prayers. Mine does too, Sister Debbie. Sue says, my son and his family just outside of Valdosta, Georgia, are still without power. Still a lot of to clean up. So many huge old oaks and pines are down. Many fences to repair. Good evening, Carol. Good to see you. Kathleen, good evening. Kathleen was trying hard to listen and to help Danielle at the same time. Not easy, but got it done. There's song one for you, Sister T. Let Alessia know, and she'll show you song number two when you got that one recorded. Alessia 445 will be the next one. I'm like, Kathleen, I am not a sweet girl. Alicia, Teresa's got it. Ready for song 2. Take the one that give me tears and there is a habitation built by the living God for all of every nation who seek that grand abode. O Zion, Zion, I long thy gates to see. O Zion, Zion, when shall I dwell in thee? A city with foundations firm as the eternal throne, no wars or desolations shall ever move a stone. O Zion, Zion, I long thy gates to see. O Zion, Zion, when shall I dwell in thee? No night is there, no sorrow, no death and no decay. No yesterday, no morrow, no but one eternal day. O Zion, Zion, I long thy gates to see. O Zion, Zion, when shall I dwell in thee? Within its pearly portals, angelic armies sing, with glorified immortals, the praises of its King. O Zion, Zion, I long thy gates to see. O Zion, Zion, when shall I dwell in thee? Most definitely, Debbie. Debbie's back. Cicadas are beautiful tonight, aren't they? They're noisy. Well, let's be turning in our Bibles to Numbers chapter 5. We're going to read 5 through 8. There is Beyond the Azure Blue. Is that the one you're looking for, Teresa? While you're turning there, let's do the shuffle tonight. Raise your hand if you're here and shuffle. There is Beyond the Azure Blue. The Great I Am is another name for it, but usually it can be called several ones. There is Beyond the Azure Blue. Our God, He is alive. There is I think most of the time it's Our God, He is alive. But I don't think it's in this one. Hmm. Interesting. It's not in this book. Hello, Mother. That would be yes. Our God is He is alive. Our God is alive. 523 in the praise for the Lord. What? No. Alicia, your mother wants you out here briefly. It'll take time. But until we get a closer on that. It's time for me to do readings. She's my tech. Numbers chapter 5. Let's read. What? One of them is very long, yeah. That's why we're going to read. Now. 24 minutes, Mother. Here we go. Numbers 5. Let's read. And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, command the children of Israel that they put out of the camp every leper, everyone who has a discharge, and whoever becomes defiled by a corpse. You shall put out both male and female, You shall put them outside the camp, that they may not defile their camps in the midst of which I dwell. And the children of Israel did so, and put them outside the camp, as the Lord spoke to Moses. So the children of Israel did. Five up, Alicia. Then the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Speak to the children of Israel. When a man or woman commits any sin that men commit in unfaithfulness against the Lord, and that person is guilty, then he shall confess the sin which he has committed. He shall make restitution for his trespass in full, plus 1/5 of it, and give it to the one he has wronged. But if the man has no relative to whom restitution may be made for the wrong, the restitution for the wrong must go to the Lord for the priest, in addition to the ram of the atonement with which atonement is made for him. 9 up. Every offering of all the holy things of the children of Israel which they bring to the priest shall be his, and every man's holy things shall be his. Whatever any man gives, the priest shall be his. Eleven up. Thank you. And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Speak to the children of Israel and say to them, If any man's wife goes astray and behaves unfaithfully toward him, and a man lies with her carnally, and it is hidden from the eyes of the husband, and it is concealed that she has defiled herself, and there is no witness against her, nor was she caught. If the spirit of jealousy comes upon him, and he becomes jealous of his wife who has defiled herself, or if the spirit of jealousy comes upon him, and he becomes jealous of his wife, although she has not defiled herself, then the man shall bring his wife to the priest. He shall bring the offering required for her, 1/10 of an ephah of barley meal. He shall pour no oil on it, and put no frankincense on it, because it is a grain offering of jealousy, an offering for remembering to bring, for bringing iniquity to remembrance. And the priest shall bring her near and set her before the Lord. The priest shall take holy water in an earthen vessel, and take some of the dust that is on the floor of the tabernacle, and put it into the water. Then the priest shall stand the woman before the Lord, uncover the woman's head, and put the offering for remembering in her hands, which is the grain offering of jealousy. And the priest shall have in his hand the bitter water that brings a curse. And the priest shall put her under oath, and say to the woman, If no man has lain with you, and if you have not gone astray to uncleanness, while under your husband's authority, be free from this bitter water that brings a curse. But if you have gone astray while under your husband's authority, and if you have defiled yourself, and some man other than your husband has lain with you, then the priest shall put the woman under the oath of the curse, and he shall say to the woman, The Lord make you a curse and an oath among your people, when the Lord makes your flesh rot, or your thigh rot, and your belly swell. And may this water that causes the curse go into your stomach and make your belly swell and your thigh rot. Then the woman shall say, Amen, so be it. Then the priest shall write these curses in a book, and he shall scrape them off into the bitter water. And he shall make the woman drink the bitter water that brings a curse, and the water that brings the curse shall enter her to become bitter. Then the priest shall take the grain offering of jealousy from the woman's hand, shall wave the offering before the Lord, and bring it to the altar. And the priest shall take a handful of the offering as its memorial portion, burn it on the altar, and afterward make the woman drink the water. When he has made her drink the water, then it shall be as if she has defiled herself and behaved unfaithfully toward her husband, that the water that brings a curse will enter her and become bitter, and her belly will swell, and her thigh will rot, and the woman will become a curse among her people. But if the woman has not defiled herself and is clean, then she shall be free and may conceive children. This is the law of jealousy. When a wife, while under her husband's authority, goes astray and defiles herself. Or when the spirit of jealousy comes upon a man and he becomes jealous of his wife, then he shall stand the woman before the Lord, and the priest shall execute all this law upon her. Then the man shall be free from iniquity, but that woman shall bear her guilt. Numbers chapter 6. And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Speak to the children of Israel and say to them, when either a man or woman consecrates an offering to take the vow of a Nazirite to separate himself to the Lord, he shall separate himself from wine and similar drink. He shall drink neither vinegar made from wine, nor vinegar made from similar drink. Neither shall he drink any grape juice, nor eat fresh grapes or raisins. All the days of his separation he shall eat nothing that is produced by the grapevine from seed to skin. All the days of the vow of his separation. No razor shall come upon his head until the days are fulfilled for which he separated himself to the Lord. He shall be holy when he shall let the locks. Then he shall let the locks of his hair of his head grow. All the days that he separates himself to the Lord, he shall not go near a dead body. He shall not make himself unclean, even for his father or his mother, or for his brother or his sister, when they die, because his separation to God is on his head. All the days of his separation he shall be holy to the Lord. And if anyone dies very suddenly beside him, and he defiles his consecrated head, then he shall shave his head on the day of his cleansing. On the 7th day he shall shave it. Then on the 8th day he shall bring 2 turtle doves or 2 young pigeons to the priest to the door of the tabernacle of meeting. And the priest shall offer one as a sin offering and the other as a burnt offering, and make atonement for him, because he sinned in regard to the corpse, and he shall sanctify his head that same day. He shall consecrate to the Lord the days of his separation, and bring a male lamb in its first year as a trespass offering. But the former days shall be lost, because his separation was defiled. Now this is the law of the Nazarite when the days of his separation are fulfilled. He shall be brought to the door of the tabernacle of meeting, and he shall present his offering to the Lord, one male lamb in its first year without blemish as a burnt offering, one ewe lamb in its first year without blemish as a sin offering, one ram without blemish as a peace offering, a basket of unleavened bread, cakes of fine flour mixed with oil, unleavened wafers anointed with oil, and their grain offerings with their drink offerings. Then the priest shall bring them before the Lord and offer the sin offering and his burnt offerings. And he shall offer the ram as a sacrifice of a peace offering to the Lord with the basket of unleavened bread. The priest shall also offer its grain offering and its drink offering. Then the Nazarite shall shave his consecrated head at the door of the tabernacle of meeting, and shall take the hair from his consecrated head and put it on the fire which is under the sacrifice of the peace offering. And the priest shall take the boiled shoulder of the ram, one unleavened cake from the basket, and one unleavened wafer, and put them upon the hands of the Nazarite after he has shaved his consecrated hair. And the priest shall wave them as a wave offering before the Lord. They are holy for the priest, together with the breast of the wave offering and the thigh of the heave offering. And after that, the Nazarites may drink wine. 21 up. This is the law of the Nazarite who vows to the Lord the offering for his separation. And besides that, whatever else his hand is able to provide according to the vow which he takes, so he must do according to the law of his separation. And the Lord spoke to Moses, back up 20, thank you, saying, now 23. Speak to Aaron and his sons, saying, this is the way you shall bless the children of Israel. Say to them, the Lord bless you and keep you. 25 up. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace. So they shall put my name on the children of Israel, and I will bless them. Numbers, chapter 7. Now it came to pass, when Moses had finished setting up the tabernacle, that he I don't know. It would be nice if she'd actually scroll along with me. Anointed it and consecrated it and all its furnishings, and the altar and all its utensils. So he anointed them and consecrated them. Then the leaders of Israel, the heads of their fathers' houses, who were the leaders of the tribes, and over those who were numbered, made an offering. And they brought their offering before the Lord, 6 covered carts and 12 oxen, a cart for every 2 of the leaders, and for each one an ox, and they presented them before the Lord, or before the tabernacle. Then the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, 5 up, 5 up. Accept these from them, that they may be used in doing the work of the tabernacle of meeting. And you shall give them to the Levites, to every man according to his service. So Moses took the carts and the oxen and gave them to the Levites. 2 carts and 4 oxen he gave to the sons of Gershon, according to their service. And 4 carts and 8 oxen he gave to the sons of Merari, according to their service, under the authority of Ithamar, the son of Aaron the priest. But to the sons of Kohath he gave none, because theirs was the service of the holy things, which they carried on their shoulders. Now, the leaders offered the dedication offering for the altar when it was anointed. So the leaders offered their offering before the altar. For the Lord said to Moses, 11 up, they shall offer their offering 1 leader each day for the dedication of the altar. 12 up. And the one who offered his offering on the first day was Nahshon, the son of Amminadab, from the tribe of Judah. His offering was 1 silver platter, the weight of which was 130 shekels, and 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels, according to the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour, mixed with oil as a grain offering. 1 full gold pan of 10 shekels full of incense, 1 young bull, 1 ram, and 1 male lamb in its first year as a burnt offering, 1 kid of the goats as a sin offering, and for the sacrifice of peace offerings 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 male goats, and 5 male lambs in their first year. This was the offering of Nahshon, the son of Amminadab. On the second day, Nethanel, the son of Zuar, the leader of Issachar, presented an offering. For his offering, he offered 1 silver platter, the weight of which was 130 shekels, and 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels, according to the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mixed with oil as a grain offering. 1 gold pan of 10 shekels full of incense, 1 young bull, 1 ram, and 1 male lamb in its first year as a burnt offering. 1 kid of the goats as a sin offering, and as the sacrifice of peace offerings. 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 male goats, and 5 male lambs in their first year. This was the offering of Nethanel, the son of Tuar. On the 3rd day, Eliab, the son of Helon, the leader of the children of Zebulun, presented an offering. His offering was 1 silver platter, the weight of which was 130 shekels, and 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels, according to the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour, mixed with oil as a grain offering. 1 golden pan of 10 shekels, full of incense, 1 young bull, 1 ram, 1 male lamb in its first year as a burnt offering. 1 kid of the goats as a sin offering, and for the sacrifice of peace offerings, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 male goats, and 5 male lambs in their first year. This was the offering of Eliab, the son of Helon. On the 4th day, Eliezer, the son of Shedeur, leader of the children of Reuben, presented an offering. His offering was 1 silver platter, the weight of which was 130 shekels, and 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels, according to the weight of the sanctuary, or according to the shekel of the sanctuary. Both of them full of fine flour mixed with oil as a grain offering. 1 gold pan of 10 shekels full of incense, 1 young bull, 1 ram, and 1 male lamb in its first year as a burnt offering. 1 kid of the goats as a sin offering, and as the sacrifice of peace offerings. 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 male goats, and 5 male lambs in their first year. This was the offering of Eliezer the son of Shedeur. On the 5th day, Shelumiel the son of Zurishaddai, leader of the children of Simeon, presented an offering. His offering was 1 silver platter, the weight of which was 130 shekels, and 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels, according to the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil, as a grain offering. Okay, mixed with oil, as a grain offering. 1 gold pan of 10 shekels, full of incense, 1 young bull, 1 ram, and 1 male lamb in its first year as a burnt offering. 1 kid of the goats as a sin offering, and as the sacrifice of peace offerings. 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 male goats, and 5 male lambs in their first year. This was the offering of Shelumiel the son of Zurishaddai. On the 6th day, Eliasaph, the son of Deuel, the leader of the children of Gad, presented an offering. His offering was 1 silver platter of 100. Let me back that up. Rewind. Scratch that. This is for Carol. His offering was 1 silver platter, the weight of which was 130 shekels. 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels, according to the shekel of the sanctuary. Both of them full of fine flour mixed with oil as a grain offering. 1 gold pan of 10 shekels full of incense. Nice. Still green on top. 1 young bull, 1 ram, and 1 male lamb in its first year as a burnt offering. 1 kid of the goats as a sin offering, and as the sacrifice of peace offerings. 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 male goats, and 5 male lambs in their first year. In its first year. Let me finish it, Alicia. This was the offering of Eliasaph, the son of Deuel. On the 7th day, nope, 48, please. Elishama, the son of Ammihud, the leader of the children of Ephraim, presented an offering. His offering was 1 silver platter of 100, the weight of which was 130 shekels, and 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels, according to the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mixed with oil as a grain offering. 1 gold pan of 10 shekels full of incense, 1 young bull, 1 ram, and 1 male lamb in its first year as a burnt offering. 1 kid of the goats as a sin offering, and as the peace offering, the sacrifice of peace offerings. 2 oxen, 5 bulls, 5 rams. No, let's do that again. I got distracted. Rewind that. And as the sacrifice of peace offerings, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 male goats, and 5 male lambs in their first year. This was the offering of Elishama, the son of Ammihud. On the 8th day, Gamaliel, the son of Pedahzur, the leader of the children of Manasseh, presented an offering. His offering was one silver platter, the weight of which was 130 shekels, one silver bowl of 70 shekels, according to the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mixed with oil as a grain offering. One golden pan, 10 shekels full of incense, one young bull, one ram, and one male lamb in its first year as a burnt offering. 58 up, Alicia. Come on, keep up. One kid of the goats as a sin offering, and as the sacrifice of peace offerings, one mix of one. 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 male goats, and 5 male lambs in their first year. This was the offering of Gamaliel, the son of Pedasur. On the 9th day, Abidan, the son of Gideoni, leader of the children of Benjamin, presented an offering. His offering was 1 silver platter, the weight of which was 130 shekels, and 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels, according to the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mixed with oil as a grain offering. 1 golden pan, 10 shekels, full of incense. 1 young bull, 1 ram, and 1 male lamb in its first year as a burnt offering. 1 kid of the goats as a sin offering, and as the sacrifice of peace offerings. 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 male goats, and 5 male lambs in their first year. This was the offering of Abidan, the son of Gideoni. On the 10th day, Ahiezer, the son of Ammishaddai, leader of the children of Dan, presented an offering. His offering was 1 silver platter, the weight of which was 130 shekels, and a silver bowl, and 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels, according to the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mixed with oil as a grain offering. 1 gold pan of 10 shekels full of incense. 1 young bull, 1 ram, 1 male lamb in its first year as a burnt offering. 1 kid of the goats as a sin offering, and for the sacrifices of peace offerings. 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 male goats, and 5 male lambs in their first year. This was the offering of Ahiezer, the son of Ammishaddai. On the 7th day, Pagiel, the son of Ochran, the leader of the children of Asher, presented an offering. His offering was 1 silver platter, the weight of which was 130 shekels, and 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels, according to the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mixed with oil, for as a grain offering. 1 gold pan of 10 shekels as a full of incense. 1 young bull, 1 ram, and 1 male lamb in its first year as a burnt offering. 1 kid of the goats as a sin offering, and as the sacrifice of peace offerings. 77 up, Alicia. 2 oxen and 5 rams, 5 male goats, and 5 male lambs in their first year. This was the offering of Pagiel, the son of Ochran. On the 12th day, Ahira, the son of Enan, leader of the children of Naphtali, presented an offering. His offering was 1 silver platter, the weight of which was 130 shekels, and 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels, according to the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mixed with oil as a grain offering. 1 golden pan of 10 shekels full of incense, 1 young bull, 1 ram, and 1 male lamb in its first year as a burnt offering, 1 kid of the goats as a sin offering, and as the sacrifice of peace offerings, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 male goats, and 5 male lambs in their first year. This was the offering, 83 up, Alicia, of Ahira, the son of Enan. 84 up now, Alicia. 84 up. Thank you. This was the dedication offering for the altar from the leaders of Israel when it was anointed. 12 silver platters, 12 silver bowls, and 12 gold platters. 12 gold pans. Each silver platter weighed 130 shekels, and each bowl 70 shekels. All the silver of the vessels weighed 2,400 shekels, according to the shekel of the sanctuary. The 12 gold pans full of incense weighed 10 shekels apiece, according to the shekel of the sanctuary. All the gold of the pans weighed 120 shekels. All the oxen for the burnt offering were 12 young bulls, the rams 12, the male lambs in their first year 12, and with their grain offering, and the kids of the goats as a sin offering 12. And all the oxen for the sacrifice of peace offerings were 24 bulls, the rams 60, the male goats 60, and the lambs in their first year 60. This was the dedication offering for the altar after it was anointed. Now, when Moses went into the tabernacle of meeting to speak with him, he heard the voice of one speaking to him from above the mercy seat that was on the ark of the testimony, from between the 2 cherubim. Thus he spoke to him. Numbers chapter 8. And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Speak to Aaron and say to him, when you arrange the lamps, the 7 lamps shall give a light in front of the lampstand. And Aaron did so. He arranged the lamps to face toward the front of the lampstand, as the Lord commanded Moses. Now this workmanship of the lampstand was hammered gold from its shaft to its flowers. It was hammered work, according to the pattern which the Lord had shown Moses. So he made the lampstand. 5 up. Then the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Take the Levites from among the children of Israel and cleanse them ceremonially. Thus you shall do to them to cleanse them. Sprinkle water of purification on them, and let them shave all their body, and let them wash their clothes, and so make themselves clean. Then let them take a young bull with its grain offering, of fine flour mixed with oil, and you shall take another young bull as a sin offering. And you shall bring the Levites before the tabernacle of meeting, and you shall gather together the whole congregation of the children of Israel. So you shall bring the Levites before the children before the Lord, and the children of Israel shall lay their hands on the Levites. And Aaron shall offer the Levites before the Lord like a wave offering from the children of Israel, that they may perform the work of the Lord. Then the Levites shall lay their hands on the heads of the young bulls, and you shall offer one as a sin offering, and the other as a burnt offering to the Lord, to make atonement for the Levites. And you shall stand the Levites before Aaron and his sons, and then offer them like a wave offering to the Lord. Thus you shall separate the Levites from among the children of Israel, and the Levites shall be mine. After that, the Levites shall go into service, the tabernacle of meeting. So you shall cleanse them and offer them like a wave offering, for they are wholly given to me from among the children of Israel. I have taken them for myself instead of all who open the womb, the firstborn of all the children of Israel. For all the firstborn among the children of Israel are mine, both man and beast. On the day that I struck all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, I sanctified them to myself. 18 up. I have taken the Levites instead of all the firstborn of the children of Israel. And I have given the Levites as a gift to Aaron and his sons from among the children of Israel to do the work for the children of Israel in the tabernacle of meeting, and to make atonement for the children of Israel, that there be no plague among the children of Israel when the children of Israel come near the sanctuary. Thus Moses and Aaron and all the congregation of the children of Israel did to the Levites, according to all that the Lord had commanded Moses. The Lord commanded Moses concerning the Levites, so the children of Israel did to them. And the Levites purified themselves and washed their clothes. Then Aaron presented them like a wave offering before the Lord, and Aaron made atonement for them to cleanse them. 22 up. After that, the Levites went in to do their work in the tabernacle of meeting before Aaron and his sons, as the Lord had commanded Moses concerning the Levites, so they did to them. Then the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, This is what pertains to the Levites. From 25 years old and above, one may enter to perform service in the work of the tabernacle of meeting. And at the age of 50 years, they must cease performing this work and shall work no more. They may minister with their brethren in the tabernacle of meeting to attend to needs, but they themselves shall do no work. Thus, you shall do to the Levites regarding their duties. Numbers chapters 5 through 8. Boy, it got dark out here. Where's Hosea? Are there any prayer requests besides the 3 I've got on the list? Hey, Rowan, good to see you. Hello, Sister Love. Hello, Hosea. You came in here after Sister Love did. You're welcome, Don. You're welcome, Kathleen. It doesn't look like Hosea in that room. You're welcome, Reba and Teresa. Yes. We have them already on the list, Debbie. Or at least Hosea did last night. I told him again about it, and he said, I have that already on there. Vera told me about it last night. Okay, then. You're welcome, Kat. You're gonna have to put something in that tank. Make sure it's all nice and clean before you. Huh? You're welcome, sister love. There's an O'Shea.
Hello.
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 Now I'm yellow.
Yeah, you're not as golden as I was. No, sir. Excuse me.
I'm gonna try this one. You sure that's the Cherokee purple? Because that still looks green on top.
It's the cooked variant.
You know, Cherokee purple is not supposed to be a green on top.
I know, it's the cooked variant.
By the way, if we're getting some 5 colors, I want to bring some in and do some salsa. That is, if I get some more, if and when I get some more from mom and dad.
Yeah, I need to go pick some.
Steve says, "Hi, O'Shea. Your look was creepy, O'Shea."
What? That one?
Probably. Debbie says, "Craig, Rowan's going to Bible class tomorrow. Come over and you can ride with us." Okay, so remember Reba, she's still in pain. Debbie wants us to keep Darlene and Johnny in our prayers. This storm has really sent shockwaves through Johnny. And, of course, them being without power isn't helping. Sister Love, I hope you got your power back. Tanya Warwick also messaged me saying that they do not have internet, but they are safe.
That is good.
So, Teresa said it's the way you do your eyes. Craig says they have a prior engagement. Debbie, sorry. Darlene says, no, not yet. About a month before they'll get power. Eek. I hope you got your generator fixed, didn't you? Listen to me, generator. It's supposed to be generator. There was a difference.
Just a wee bit. You only put the emphasis on the wrong syllable.
I know. I do that quite frequently. See what else. Sue, so talking about all the those without power in Georgia. So prayers for them. It includes her son, by the way.
Yes. All right, so prayers for everyone who was affected by the storm. Prayers for Georgia.
Lissy is trying to figure out how to sneak in there to get something out of the pantry.
Well, she failed.
Lissy and your mother wants you. She was just about ready to drop down and crawl forward. Watch out for that door light. We are going to have a lot of entertainment with Alicia on that door because she keeps forgetting about the new handle that O'Shea installed. Sue Ross is still in a lot of pain, so prayers for her.
Okay.
Greg says, Debbie, please take Rowan's father along. Darlene says, no, we did, but it stopped getting there. You did, but it stopped. So now they're getting fuel tomorrow. Okay. Teresa says that her neighbor is out killing fireworks. Her neighbor is out killing fireworks.
I've heard of serial killers, but never firework killers.
Well, I mean, the neighbor's shooting them, so.
Well, I could be photographizing them.
I remember when we were in high school, your grandmother did an essay, showed us how to do an essay or a short story or something. But it was out talking, had something to do with shooting. And, she had you guessing all the way down to the very end of the story when it talked about the camera. But all through it, it was talking about shooting the cannon. Not yet. So, and of course, Canon is a camera brand, but you didn't know that was what it was until you got down to the end of the story. And
I think it's spelled.
It was like she had to reload her film, and it's like, oh man. Things that stick out in our memories. That's one of them. Carol says, "My husband's going away. Please pray for safe travels." All right. Okay, I'll put that down. Are there any other ones? I was on my way home last night during live stream, and while you guys were in live stream or reading, and I got down the bottom of that gorge over there by the Dallas Center, near the four-way,
Mm-hmm.
and I got slammed by the migraine pain. It lasted, 3 miles from the gorge all the way to the Adel cutoff?
Something like that.
Yeah, I think it's 3 miles before it finally let up to where I was able to actually breathe.
Well, I had you down on the prayer board.
Yeah, I appreciate that. But my eye still hasn't snapped out of it yet.
Reloading.
Yeah, something like that.
I have you down on the prayer board again.
I still appreciate that. Thankfully, the pain's gone away, but the symptom hasn't.
So,
Anyway, go ahead.
for the prayer board, we got prayers for Mary. She's not doing well. Prayers for Reba. She's in pain. Prayers for Darlene and Johnny. They're having some difficult situations. Prayers for Sue. She's in pain. Prayers for the people with storm damage and those without power. Prayers for those in Ukraine who have lost loved ones and Ukraine in general. Prayers for Carol's husband as he travels. For the Cheryl family as they mourn the loss of a loved one, and the local congregation as they mourn the loss. And prayers for Levi and his headache.
I have put castor oil on my neck, Mother. I still haven't done it on my forehead yet. And I do not intend to put it in my eye. I think I have enough trouble seeing without having oil in there.
I think that's everyone.
Alrighty. And it kind of does help with the neck. Should try it on the temple. Anyway, I'll back on out of here. We'll see y'all later. Stay strong, stay faithful. Thanks for being here and reading with me and singing with me, putting up with me. And you like to have green trees planted by the rivers of Psalm 1 and Jeremiah 17, would you? That way, whether we wake to serve God tomorrow here on this earth, or we wake to serve Him up there tomorrow, you know where we'll be. We'll be there loving you. That's where we'll be. I'll see you then. God bless.
Thank you. Love you.
Bye-bye.
Blah, blah, blah. It's hot in here. Excuse me. Debbie, I do not know the answer to that question. You will have to find someone else to put up with. Alrighty. So if there are no other prayer requests, let's go to God in prayer. Bow with me. Our great and wonderful Heavenly Father, we come before you laying up our requests, asking your blessings upon our loved ones, asking, Father, that you will be with Mary as she isn't feeling too well. We ask your hand of health upon her, that she would return to a good degree of health and of feeling good. Help her to be able to do, to think, to be her normal self without pain. Help her to feel better. Be with Reba as she suffers, as she's still in pain. Bless her with peace and with relief from this pain, that it would dissipate and go away, that she would feel better. Bless her, Father, richly. Be with her family as they create difficult situations for her. Bless each and every one of them. Be with Darlene and Johnny as they go through difficult situations. Bless them, Father, with your healing, with your peace, your comfort, and your strength. Bless the two of them together. Be with Darlene as she strives to care for Johnny. Bless her with everything she needs. Bless her with strength. Be with the two of them. Be with Sue as she is in pain. Bless her with relief, with a solution to the pain, that it would go away and dissipate. Help her to feel better, to be able to do things, to move pain-free. Bless her, Father, to feel better. Be with all those people who have suffered damage from the storms. Bless them with safety, with comfort, peace of mind. Help them, Father, to rebuild. Be with them and bless them. Be with all those who are without power. Bless them, that they may endure till the power can be restored. Be with the power companies, those who are out there working to restore power. Bless them all. Be with each and every one of them. Help them. Be with Ukraine as they suffer from the war. Bless them, Father, with your comfort. Be with those who are grieving the loss of loved ones. Help them and strengthen them. Help this war to end, Father. Be with each and every person who has suffered losses from this onslaught. Bless them. Be with Carol's husband as he travels back and forth. Bless him that he would reach his destination safely, that all would go well and be good, and help him to return home with safety. Be with him as he travels, Father. Be with the Sherrill family and the local congregation as they mourn the loss of a loved one, a beloved elder. Bless them all with your comfort, with your peace, your strength, and love. Help them to endure this difficult and tough time. Bring them through it safe. Be with Levi as he suffers from his headaches. Bless him with relief, with solutions, healing, and comfort. Father, we ask that you would be with each and every one that we have mentioned as needing your healing hand, your comfort, your safety. Be with all who are traveling. Bless them that they would travel safely, Father. Be with each of us and our loved ones. Bless us all. Guide us. Be with all the ministers and preachers who are adding finishing touches and double and triple checking their lessons. Bless them all that they would bring forth your truth in purity. Help them to present in ways easily understood and most received. Be with the congregations, those they will be teaching. Help them to study, to double and triple check the references and the points. Help them to be receptive, Father, to your word and your message. Be with each and every one of us through the night. Bless us all. We ask this in Jesus' name. Amen. Grandma puts up her cool shades. Debbie says, LOL. Sister T says, okay, O'Shea, you got me doing that. You're welcome. Debbie says, thanks for the reading and prayers. Darlene says, thank you, Brother O'Shea. You are very welcome, Sister Darlene. You take care. Love you. Kathleen says, thank you, O'Shea, for prayers. Good Lord's Day tomorrow. Love to all. You're very welcome, Kathleen. Thank you for being here. You have a wonderful Lord's Day as well, sister. Sister T says, amen. Thank you. Love y'all. Happy Lord's Day tomorrow. You're welcome, sister. Love you. You have a wonderful night as well. Craig says, good night, everyone. Good night, Craig. Reba says, thank you so much for the prayers, O'Shea. I hope you all have a blessed night and Lord's Day tomorrow. Love you all. You are very welcome, Sister Reba. Very much. Hope you have a blessed night as well, sister, and a wonderful Lord's Day tomorrow. Love you. Carol says, thanks so much. You're very welcome, Carol. Thank you for being here. My pleasure. Grandma sends roses and prayers. I send them back. Or send you additional. Hope to see you tomorrow there for services, Grandma. Cat says, thank you. You're welcome, Cat. You have a good and wonderful rest of your night, sister. Well, y'all, thank you for being here, for reading with me. Not reading with, well, reading with us. I was there too. Grandma says LOL blessings. For reading, for singing, for praying. Thank you all for being here. Till we meet again, God bless you all. Love you. Bye-bye.